وای دنیای وای بطال لیو آخ دوازه دعای که بکم ربی عالمه میره کلمه بکی وازه ببینه رفا هولو گرولو سالو وای فالک
That's a Dengbesh singer. Dengbesh is an old Kurdish traditional way of telling stories. It's been forbidden for a long time, but now it's being revived. And I'm Frederike Geering. I'm a journalist from the Netherlands. I've been living in Turkey since 2006. And earlier this year I moved to this city, to Diyarbakir, the biggest city in the southeast of Turkey. Some people call it the capital of Kurds. Some people are worried about me since I moved here. They wonder if this city is safe and how the people are. Are they friendly or are they aggressive? And it sometimes saddens me that I get these questions because Diyarbakir is really a wonderful city. It's big, like 1.5 million people, but at the same time it's kind of village-like. And yes, it's safe here, also for a woman alone. And what I feel here when I walk on the street is a sense of unity and solidarity, and I like that. And what I also like is that there's not much keeping up appearances here. People just very naturally just are who they are, Kurds. Nothing more, but especially also nothing less. I know, of course, where all these worries are coming from. The news from this region is usually about violence, clashes, bombs, death. And I know this news is of course a reality, but at the same time I strongly believe it should not define the region, and it should definitely not define the people. The violence should also not define the Kurdish issue, I believe. What the issue comes down to is that people are being denied their fundamental human rights. And that started decades ago, and it continues up until today. Who can tell the story of that better than people of this region? I travel, I talk, I listen, I write. I listened, for example, to this 28-year-old mother of 5, whose husband died in a bombing. And I listened to this woman, whose father is in jail for political reasons and fights to get him out. I listened to this student who contributes to keeping his mother tongue alive. And to this man who distributed Kurdish papers, despite the ban on doing so. These real human testimonies show the region in a way you hardly see it in the news. As a journalist and storyteller, I want to bring these stories to you in a book. For that I need to travel more. I need to go that way, further southeast, further into Kurdish lands. For that I also need translators, because my Turkish is okay, but my Kurdish is still very basic. And I need time. In other words, I need funds. I want to ask you to contribute, to help me give these people the voice they deserve. Every contribution, small and big, will be very much appreciated. And of course, you will be rewarded for it. I thank you very much in advance.